took over a little over a year now, and it's been so fun, actually. I guess you would think about an ice cream shop just being a fun business to own. It was a transfer of ownership, and so it was a smooth transition from one day to the next.
John M. When it did change ownership, we were all a little worried, but Aura is amazing. She's great. She definitely is doing great for the business. Only positive changes. It's a great environment.
The love of Delaware Avenue runs deep. My parents opened the Spectrum Theater when I was 4 years old, and then in high school I worked there. Then they opened the New World Bistro Bar restaurant next door. I ended up working there as well. Despite having gone to school to be a nurse, I did that sometimes at the same time, and then I eventually just stayed with the family business. I was meant to be a nurse. I loved that part of my life. If that hadn't happened, I don't know if I'd be where I am today. I just think it all just happened very naturally. Owning a small business is definitely a whole nother set of stressors, but I like being able to have control over those stressors and make my own decisions. I love to find as many local vendors as I can. Cider Belly's Blue Donuts, and we're giving 50% of the proceeds to Northern Rivers, which is a foster care awareness nonprofit. In June, we do the same thing with our rainbow cake for Pride. So we do a lot of private events and festivals and all around the Capital District. It's a big, bright, beautiful truck that the previous owners did paint. I've been told that, like, when my employees are driving the truck, they're like, people try and stop us and get ice cream all the time. I have come here to Emack Bolio's for years. I brought my kids here. It's always been just a little gem in Albany. And I've kept everything that the previous owners tried to do here because I loved it so much. I grew up watching my parents build their small businesses, and without even knowing it, took a lot of tips from that and learned a lot from them. So yeah, it only felt right to just move down the street and take over another small business. I guess you could say I hadn't reached yet my full potential, and maybe I didn't even realize that at the time. But this business is so satisfying in that I can bring joy to so many different people, and everyone that comes here is so happy all the time. Sugar and sweets will do that to you. So.